We have Avi on in Wall Street. Welcome to the program, Avi. Line 3,
Yeah,
Avi.
I'm here.
Oh, hey, Avi.
I'm here. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I just had a few comments. I've been here the past few days. I've actually been here all the days. I was occupying Wall Street, mostly legal observing. But, you know, the police were so insistent that Wall Street not be actually occupied, that they themselves have occupied Wall Street, that to the point that, like, all the business guys are like hurdling over barricades, and like there's an actual occupation of Wall Street by the police, and it's pretty hilarious to see. Like they're just so terrified of people marching on Wall Street.
That's fantastic. So you're saying that the people who are actually trying to get to their businesses can barely get there through the sea of cops that are down there.
Yeah, and they have physical barricades all over the place, so it's really hard to just get around down there. It's like such overkill. They even shut down one of the subway stops. Like, I mean, I'm skeptical as to what their motivations were for doing all that, but it is actually occupied.
And so, tell me, how many people are in the park right now?
Right now, I'd say a couple hundred, and a bunch of construction dudes from all the construction sites. It's an interesting mix.
And have there been any arrests today that you've seen?
No, I don't think there have been any today. There was one yesterday morning, and then a few yesterday after that. But I don't think there have been any today.
Well, that's good.
Sometimes people get arrested on the marches. They go on a march twice a day through, like, just randomly through the streets down there, which is something worth seeing because there's all these, like, rich people sitting in coffee shops or actually restaurants, like, just staring, like, it just incredibly in shock at what's happening. And, like, people from Cipriani's are shouting at them, "Get a job!" It's pretty hilarious.
Oh, that's hilarious. There's nothing like yelling at people to get a job at a time of record unemployment in this country. Let me ask you this: how much media is down there? Is there any? Are you seeing any like media trucks? Are you seeing any mainstream reporters?
Not so much. There's a few. There's someone from New York Film Academy that I saw. There's a lot of photographers. It's sometimes hard to tell who's who. There were definitely like some New York Post. There have been some media, but I haven't seen any big trucks or anything. All the big trucks with cameras are owned by the police.
Interesting. And what did you hear? What went on today at the General Assembly meeting? I mean, what are people? Do you have any sense of are people breaking off into committees? What else is happening there in the park?
I know they have committees. They have various trainings. They have two meetings a day, like at 1 o'clock and I think at like 6 o'clock usually, and they last a good while. The only thing that I know, they're expecting a lot more people, a big influx over the weekend.
Wow. And so, Avi, where are you from? I mean, how did you find your way down there?
Oh, I've actually mostly been here legal observing with the National Lawyers Guild.
Uh-huh.
And we have a program where we observe protests and take reports and try to make sure people get out of jail when they get arrested, stuff like that.
How many people have
people
been
with green hats? That's us.
Green hats?
Yeah, we wear green hats.
How many people have been arrested so far throughout the entire protest, to your knowledge?
Somewhere about 20 something. Some people have been arrested multiple times, but it's about 20.
And what happens to these people? They get arrested and they are they released almost immediately, or I heard a report yesterday that somebody was sent to Bellevue.
Yeah, I heard that as well. I think she's been released. Most people, just about everyone has been released, usually within 24 hours. If there has been some difficulty with communication because people will go in and then their parents will pick them up and they don't come back. So it's and there's not a real the structure is building, I think, among the group, but I haven't heard of anyone. except for that Bellevue, that woman. I mean, I haven't seen her in person, but I'm pretty sure she's been released from
And
Bellevue.
and how would you describe the protesters in terms of age? Is it all young people?
It's it's
Go ahead.
it's predominantly young. I'd say it's. I mean, I've done a lot of protests, and this is as young as they get. There's a few older folks, but the core and the majority, and you know, the mass of it is people in their, I'd say, early 20s, mid 20s.
Now you've done a lot of these. You've done a lot of legal observing for a bunch of protests. Give me your sense. Do you think this is growing, or do you think it's waning?
I think through the week it's held pretty steady. I think the weekend is going to be, well, we'll see if it's growing. Like if there's, if there's 500, 1,000 people this weekend, then I'd say it's growing. I think for a rainy midweek protest, it's pretty big.
Wow. All right. Well, Avi, I
You know,
appreciate
because I mean,
I
go
appreciate
ahead,
your
go ahead.
yeah, I appreciate your joining us. I'm going to jump, but hopefully we'll be down there tomorrow. Is there a media center that you're aware of?
Yeah, they have an area that's like a media center. I know that they've been uploading stuff and they have some internet access. But I don't. It's all very DIY.
Okay. All right. We'll do our best. Maybe we'll see you down there tomorrow. Thanks for calling in.